Hi.
We are.
It's kind of crazy because I was meditating on this a second ago and visualizing you pointing at me. I've been listening to you for like 10 years. I found you in my early 20s, and you've helped me go for things that I've never gone, or go for things that I would never go for, and achieve things. And I've just manifested a new life in Australia coming up in September. I've been listening to you, and as of late, I've been working on actually putting more of myself into the teachings and going through like an emotional expansion. And I guess my question is about the deeper I go into being deliberate and finding the energy that works for me, I see myself not really connecting with the friends that I love and surround myself with more.
Can't listen to all the radio stations at the same time either.
No.
Kind of have to pick one. When you choose alignment first with who you are, those who are ready join right in, and those who are almost ready have a really good ride, and those who really aren't ready just have a better time with somebody that they're more mutual with. But nothing has gone wrong. But the feeling that you have to go get them and bring them with you is a flawed premise, because their inner being has been reaching for them all along. So you just teach through the clarity of your own joyous being. This is really helpful. Look for whatever aspects of them that you can focus upon while you feel good. When you do that, then you maintain your connection with that part of them forever. And often they rise to that because you shined a spotlight on that, which makes that a bigger player in their vibration. That's what the power of influence really is. And listen to the difference in these two statements. Abraham, I've been coming into alignment, and I can feel the power of influence of my own inner being, and I really like the way that feels. Satisfying thought. Abraham, I'm connecting with source energy, and I like how it feels, but I'm leaving so many friends behind. Not a satisfying thought. Abraham, I've been focusing on more things that are satisfying, and while everything about anyone isn't all satisfying, I'm finding satisfying things about everyone. Satisfying thought.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I have been focusing more on why I don't feel connected to them. And
I asked her, no, she was in the nail salon. You don't get me, I'm funny. I'm entertaining. Why aren't you entertained?
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Totally unrelated. A lot of my practice too has been on self-love, and I'm able to manifest careers and things like that. The relationships have kind of been the trouble spot for me, and I kind of feel like I might have put myself in a situation now where the energy I'm giving off isn't one that draws people in. It's more of a kind of like I'm on this self journey thing. I don't know if that's making any sense.
There is something about that. We can sort it out here easily for you. When you acknowledge that you're wanting to find your vibrational harmonics or your vibrational compatibility or your vibrational mutuality with your own inner being, and then it follows that you realize that you don't have that kind of across the board mutuality with anybody else, then you sort of make a decision, maybe even unconsciously, that this is so satisfying and this is kind of a struggle. Trying to get along with people is a lot harder because they want so many different things from you and from themselves and from each other. So then as you start noticing the refreshing quality, you see, when you reach for your inner being's always right where you want it to be. When you reach for someone else, they might be and they might not be. So depending upon any human to be what your inner being always is, can leave you disappointed, which can lead to a sort of feeling of, okay, I don't need anybody, I've got my inner being. But what happens is When you consistently are in sync with your inner being is constantly setting you up with rendezvous that are mutually satisfying, because your inner being knows you came here to co-create, and your inner being knows you wouldn't know of one thing you want if it weren't for other humans that had inspired you to more. Mixing it up with each other can be so satisfying, it can be so dissatisfying, but once you get a handle on this, then you can navigate it. You don't want to be alone. You want to be inspired to co-creation. That's the best, you see. For example, let's say you're watching something that is really funny and you're really enjoying it. Wouldn't you rather be with a friend enjoying it too? The more who are enjoying it, the better you feel. You say the more the merrier. Well, that's not necessarily true, because sometimes, depending on what the more dissatisfied, the more complaining. You just have to realize that you are magnetic, and that when you connect with your inner being, that you can attract more of whatever you're enjoying to you. And we promise you, there is no loneliness in connection with source energy, who knows where every cooperative component in the universe is in relationship to you, and your inner being will lead you to every single one of them that you're able to comprehend and witness and acknowledge. In any moment in time, your inner being knows there are dozens, even hundreds of potential thrilling rendezvous to take place, and when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, you're guided to this and this and this, so much so that, like our friend was saying, there are no words to even explain the precision and perfection of the details that your inner being is able to inspire you to. What is in question is your capacity to acknowledge it, which you improve with every moment that you're reaching for satisfaction. Because when you show yourself the difference between satisfied and not satisfied, and you lean to satisfied, then the more satisfied you are, the more things that are satisfying come to you, and your potential to take more of it in at the same moment becomes greater and greater and greater. Now, when you think about all of the pieces of desire that you've put into your vortex, really pretty much incomprehensible to most humans who are in their usual human state, but let your vibration rise, as in meditation, and practice that higher vibration, as in satisfaction. You accomplish the capacity to witness and acknowledge and comprehend more of those desires simultaneously. So as the universe begins dovetailing them together, and you begin comprehending them and experiencing them, it's mind-blowing. Way better than drugs. Way better. Way better.
Awesome.
Helpful?
Yeah, very much so.
Really good conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah, really good. Really, really